Yeah, it is. It's going to be an exciting time now that you have 7 new members coming into the league. It pushes us up to 28, kind of in line with the AHL and the NHL in terms of number of members. From a schedule standpoint, Joey, specifically as regards to the Stingrays, nothing will change. Our schedule will remain the same throughout the season. As far as division alignment and other scheduling, that will be finalized, I think, in the next week or so. We've got some things that we've discussed and on the table, and I think the league's trying to finalize the details on it. And I'm sure that once that comes out, it'll be quite understandable and easy to see what direction things are going.
Was there a pretty big discussion that had to be had between not all the member teams and the new teams that are coming in? Because it seemed like one of the worst kept secrets with all the hockey news, Sports Illustrated, everybody kind of coming out with their own individual articles of a merger or consolidation or teams applying for membership. So
Yeah.
it seemed like these talks were in motion for a little while.
There's a lot of different details that were going on with it that I don't really want to get into. But at the end of the day, this happened quick. And this happened quickly, and there was discussion of it happening. There was discussion of it not happening, and as most recent as a month and a half ago, we were told that it wasn't going to happen. So this happened rather quickly. A lot of moving pieces had to come into play, and Brian McKenna and Paul, they did a terrific job at the office trying to keep everyone informed, and then we were ultimately given all the facts and evidence, and then ultimately it was a decision based on the Board of Governors in the best interest of the ECHL, and each new member got an opportunity to kind of give us a background of their organizations and what they do, and we're happy to have them on board, and we're happy to be at 28 teams. It's you use 2 words. It's more of a consolidation than anything. At the end of the day, I think this is going to make the AA hockey brand that much stronger, having 28 teams as opposed to 19, 20, 21 teams. So I think in the future, hopefully we can see some of these teams. Hopefully we can see some crossover play, east-west, west going east type things. I know that will be on the agenda probably at our Board of Governors meeting in Orlando at the All-Star game. But where we're at right now, being 10 days away from the season, there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be finalized even today. In Chicago with the new members, and training camp already taking place with the other teams in our league right now. So it's a really busy time for those teams coming into our league, and it's a very busy time for us as well.
Final question for you, Rob, and when you look at the course of hockey history, when you look at not just the ECHL and its impact, but just the National Hockey League, the American Hockey League, ECHL and beyond, this seems to be one of the bigger expansions that we've seen in quite a long time. And if just off the top of my head, I'm having to think of the ECHL when they had all those Western teams come into the league. So it seems like this is a pretty significant expansion, and like you said earlier, like it really jolts the ECHL from I guess just underneath the American Hockey League, pretty much right behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the ECHL as a product has definitely improved and grown even since back in the day when I played, and it's interesting to go to these meetings and see the respect from other leagues and from other members in other leagues who ultimately want to join this league, and it just solidifies our product of hockey overall and things like that, and it will definitely put us in line, so to speak, of the number of teams that are in the AHL and the NHL, and everyone's going to start speculating that every team in our league will have one AHL, NHL affiliate. So at the end of the day, hopefully it turns into a great year of hockey for all of our fans, new and old, and all around the world, West, Pacific Division, and wherever else it may be.